It's 2 a.m., your phone glows in the dark. Their words burn in your head. That one line, it's sharp. A coworker's jab, a friend's betrayal, or maybe just a text they never sent back. You feel it. That heat in your chest. The urge to type something, to fire back, to make them feel what you feel. Your thumb hovers over the screen, and your mind races. They can't get away with this. You want to balance the scales, to make it right. But what if the real revenge isn't reacting at all? What if the strongest thing you can do is nothing? Not because you're weak, but because you're awake? You've been here before, haven't you? That moment when someone's words, their actions, take up all the space in your head. You replay it over and over, like a song you can't stop humming. You think about what you should have said, what you'll say next time, and it's heavy, isn't it? Like carrying a weight you didn't ask for. You're not alone in this. Every guy out there, 25, 30, 35, sitting in a quiet apartment, or staring at a laptop screen after a long day, they felt it too. That pull to react, to prove something, to win. But tonight, we're not going to win anything. We're not going to fight. We're not going to fix it. We're just pausing to see what happens when you stop giving them your mind. Stoicism. It's not about big ideas or fancy quotes. It's about this moment, right now, when you're tired, when you're hurt, when you're angry, and you choose to let it go. Not because they deserve it, but because you do. This isn't about them. This is about you. About finding a way to live where their words, their actions don't own you. Where you're not chained to what they did or what they think. Where you're free. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now, in this breath. So let's talk about it. Not how to get even, not how to come out on top, but how to walk away and feel lighter. How to make them irrelevant. Not with anger, not with success, but with something quieter, something stronger. Imlarg. If you've ever felt that weight, that pull to react, leave a sign below. Not for us. Not to make this video go viral, but so someone else, staring at their phone at 2 a.m., can find this pause when they need it most. Let's start with something simple. Indifference. It's not cold. It's not numb. It's power. When someone hurts you, they expect something. A fight. A text. A look in your eyes that says they got to you. They feed off it, don't they? That moment when you snap back, or when you stew in silence. They know they've got you. Marcus Aurelius. He said it best. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Think about that. Be unlike them. Not better, not stronger, just different. They lash out. You stay calm. They betray. You walk away. They expect your anger, and you give them nothing. Nothing at all. Imagine this. You're at work, and your boss throws a jab. Not a big one. Just enough to sting. Maybe you're not cut out for this. It lands hard. Your stomach twists. Your mind starts spinning. You want to defend yourself, to prove him wrong. You can feel the words building, the email you'll write tonight. But what if you nod and walk back to your desk? Not because you agree, not because you're giving up, but because you're choosing not to let his words live in your head. You sit down, open your laptop, and get back to work. That's it. That's indifference. It's not loud. It's not flashy. It's you taking your power back. Here's another one. A friend. Or someone you thought was a friend. They flake on you. Not once, but again and again. No explanation. Just excuses. And you're left wondering, what did I do? Your mind loops. You start overthinking. Maybe I said something. Maybe they're mad. You want to call them out. To ask why. But what if? You don't? What if you just let it be? You don't text. You don't call. You don't sit there analyzing their silence. You go for a walk. Make a coffee. Open a book. You live your day without them in it. They're waiting for your reaction. And you give them IMLNG. That's power. Not because you hurt them back, but because you didn't need to. Let's try one more. You're scrolling online. And there it is. A comment. A post. A subtle dig. Maybe it's about you. Maybe it's not. But it feels personal. Your fingers itch. You want to clap back. You start typing. Deleting. Typing again. And your heart's racing. Why does this matter so much? Because they've got you. Right where they want you. But what if? You close the app. You put the phone down. And you breathe. 1 breath. 2 breaths. The world doesn't end. The comment's still there, but it's not in your head anymore. You've let it go. Not because they're right, not because you're weak, but because you're done. Giving them space. Indifference isn't ignoring the pain. It's choosing not to carry it. It's looking at their words, their actions, and saying, this isn't mine. You don't argue. You don't explain. You just move on. And here's the thing. They'll notice. Not right away, but they will. When you stop reacting. When you stop showing up. They'll feel it. Not because you fought back, but because you didn't. Your silence. Your calm. It's louder than any comeback. So how do you do this? In real life. Start small. Next time, someone cuts you off. In traffic. Or in a meeting. Feel the sting. Then let it pass. Count to 5. Breathe. And keep moving. Don't give them your thoughts. Don't give them your night. Or maybe it's a text. One that makes your blood boil. You want to fire back. To set it straight. But instead, you lock your phone. You go make dinner. Or watch a show. You let their words sit there. Unanswered. Not because you can't respond. But because you don't need to. This isn't easy. Nobody said it was. Your mind will fight you. It'll want to replay, to analyze, to fix. That's okay. You're human. But every time you choose indifference, you get a little stronger, a little freer. You're not just walking away from them. You're walking toward you. A life where their voice, their opinion, doesn't get to decide how you feel. That's the Stoic way. Not to win, not to prove, but to be unlike them. And when you do that, they lose. Not because you fought, but because you didn't have to.